gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to welcome our next international expert, Jimena Cortes.
Thank you. So today I'm going to talk to you about 5 simple steps that you can use to actually generate income from LinkedIn. On average, my clients earn an additional 6 figures per year, that's American dollars, from the LinkedIn campaigns that we do. Now, there's a lot of you in the audience that own your own business, so I'm not going to ask you to raise your hands if you own a business, because that was one of my questions, but Ernesto, you took it. So instead, I'm going to ask how many of you here are in sales? So that's if you own a business or you sell something. Okay, keep your hands up, keep your hands up. So those of you that have your hands up, how many of you would like to use LinkedIn to get more sales and add an additional 6 figures to your sales or your business this year? All of you, okay, awesome. So you're in for a real treat. So I want to talk, first of all, I'm going to talk to you about the challenge that I find. So when I work with businesses, most businesses want to be on LinkedIn. You know that your customers are there and you know that you could be doing something with it. But the challenge is you don't know what to do, right? So what do? Nothing. Exactly, you do nothing. However, is that really an option? Because it is, as a business owner or as a salesperson, it is your duty to be where your customers are. Because if you're not, guess what's going to happen? Your competition is going to go there and they're going to figure it out before you. The other challenge that I find, and this is particularly with smaller companies of less than 10 employees, is you don't have a system in place to generate leads every single day. So 1 month, you might have a really great month, and then the next month, you're kind of catching up from all the work you got last month, so now you're kind of like hustling and stressing again to get clients. Has that ever happened? Yeah. So one of my clients was in that same position. Their target audience was doctors. So doctors are people that in America, a lot of people go after them because they make a lot of money, so they want to sell to doctors. And the challenge they were having was getting in front of enough doctors to present their offer, because it's so hard to get through to them because they have secretaries to make sure that the people that are calling to make an appointment to sell don't get through. So what we did is, over a 5-month period, we connected them with 1,600 doctors on LinkedIn. From that, they generated 89 sales appointments and got 48 clients. Pretty good, right? And a client is worth 5 figures annually for them because it's an ongoing thing. So how did we do it? So a lot of you have notes and pens, so write this down. Number 1, you want to stand out as the authority. So how do you do that? So everyone here pretty much has a LinkedIn. Now, does your LinkedIn profile read like a resume? Raise your hand if it does. Like a resume? Okay. So that's challenge number 1. When you write your profile like a resume, you look like everybody else. However, your prospect wants to do business with the best person in their field, so you have to stand out. So that's step number 1. You have to stand out as the authority in your market. So rather than writing your profile like a resume, write it like a sales letter. Because unfortunately, and I hate to break it to you, no one really cares about you. They care about what you can do for them. Is that right? Yes. Now, step number 2. You've written your profile like a sales letter and you're talking about the value that you provide to your prospects. Now you have to go find them and connect with them. How do you do that? Anybody want to take a guess? Well, using LinkedIn's advanced people search, you can hone in on exactly who you want to target by their title, their location, their company size. So who is a decision maker that you need to reach, and where are they? You can find them very easily and then send them a request to connect. And step number 3, after you connect with them, now you want to provide them unique value. So this is where most people mess it up. You connect with your ideal prospect and you're like, hey, look at all this stuff that I do and I can do it for you too. So what happens? They're like, no, thank you. You turn them off. But if you provide them education, you provide them value, now they're going to be interested in what you can potentially do for them. And that alone can get a conversation started, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to connect, get the conversation started, and take it offline and then build that relationship. Now, if they don't respond to that message, then what do? You send another message. And this time you actually ask for the meeting. But you ask it in a way where you're like, hey, we're connected on LinkedIn, we haven't talked, why don't we talk about how we can potentially do this business? And that works really well. Right, Ernesto?
That is correct.
Yeah. He's experienced it firsthand. So, after you've got the meeting, now it's time to take the final step, and that is close the deal. Now, what I just shared with you is really powerful, because HubSpot is a big marketing company in the United States. They did a study, and they discovered that emails sent through LinkedIn are opened 7 times more than regular emails. So just by going through LinkedIn to connect with your prospects, you're 7 times more likely to get their attention. Pretty crazy, right? Additionally, their traffic converts higher than any other social network. Now, why do you think that is? Well, for one, LinkedIn's audience, the largest demographic, makes over $150,000 per year. So they have the biggest income out of all of the social networks. Additionally, they have the highest educated audience. So I always say, Facebook is where the people that you know are, but LinkedIn is where the people that you want to know are. So I don't have a lot of time here today to teach you how to do everything I just talked about. So if you go to wizardmedia.net/challenge, you'll see my entire strategy in a workshop, and I'll even give you a message template that you can use to reconnect with your prospects and get them to buy from you. So again, that's wizardmedia.net/challenge. Thank you.